look at our 2010 results.
Thank you, Markus. The development isn't a big surprise for the markets. For the markets, we are basically in line what observers expected. I think the biggest surprise will be the operational cash flow and a quick debt reduction, and that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, E.ON was early to recognize and respond to the developments Markus just described. By the end of 2012, our new forward-looking corporate strategy and systematic efficiency enhancements will enable us to address these extraordinary adverse factors so that in 2013 we expect our adjusted EBITDA to return to the 2010 level of about 13 billion euros. We intend to fundamentally consolidate all our business areas in 2011 and 2012 and to use this time to lay the groundwork for our new strategy to bring its full effect to bear starting in 2013. We set this process in motion last November, and the process report I give you today shows that we are putting our plans into action rapidly and resolutely. The motto of our new strategy is clean and better energy. Our objective is to make affordability, supply security, and climate protection mutually compatible elements of a single corporate strategy, even in tough economic times like these. We aim to supply climate-friendly energy, become an even more attractive partner for our customers, and at the same time increase our company's value. Cleaner and better energy has a clear commitment. Wherever we have business, wherever we operate, we want to make the national energy systems cleaner and better and develop superior products for our customers in Germany and around the world. The energy world is undergoing profound change. Supply pathways are becoming increasingly global, markets more integrated, and emerging countries' demand for power and gas is increasing rapidly. In this kind of changing market environment, we need to leverage our competitive advantages more effectively so that we can create value for our investors. Our new strategy, therefore, also involves transforming E.ON from a primarily European energy utility to an increasingly global provider of specialized energy solutions. This doesn't mean that we intend to turn our back on our home markets. Our businesses in Europe will continue to deliver most of the earnings. But we also intend to achieve more targeted growth, particularly outside Europe. Our strategy has 4 components. I'd like to give you a brief overview of where we stand in implementing each of these. The first component of our strategy is to focus and streamline our business in our core European markets. We're going to focus on activities in markets that function along competitive lines so that we can leverage our strengths in power generation, energy trading, global gas, and the marketing of innovative energy solutions to our customers. Power generation in particular will remain, over the long term, both conventional and renewable, a growth market. We intend to profit from this growth by having the right capacity, clean, operationally flexible capacity, online at the right time. And that means we're responding to future demand by commissioning new, efficient generating units and shutting down older, less efficient units. Earlier this year, we commissioned Slovakia's technology most advanced combined cycle gas turbine in Malcenice in Slovakia. This environmentally friendly, highly efficient unit, it has a thermal efficiency of over 58%, can supply more than 900,000 households with electricity. We're also making good progress expanding our renewables capacity. We already rank among the world's biggest suppliers of renewable source electricity. Worldwide, we invested nearly 1.2 billion euros in renewables in 2010 and grew our capacity by about 650 megawatts. And we commissioned 4 large onshore and offshore wind parks, bringing the capacity of wind, solar and biofacilities to 3.6 gigawatts. Last year, we we're also the first. Last year was also the first in which we added more offshore than offshore wind capacity. At the same time, by building new pumped storage hydroelectric capacity, we're also enhancing network stability and supply security. For example, we plan to increase the capacity of Waldeck pumped hydro storage hydro station, which is located on Lake Ede in Central Europe. We're also considering a similar capacity project in Spain. These are ideal for balancing out the intermittent output of wind and solar assets. As you can see, we're not letting financial difficult times stop us from continuing to systematically reduce our generation portfolio's carbon intensity. These efforts will enable us to halve by 2020 our European generation portfolio specific carbon emissions from 1990 baseline, 10 years earlier than previously planned. Steadily decarbonizing our portfolio isn't just good for the Earth's climate, it also gives us a decisive advantage against our competitors with more carbon-intensive generation fleets. The second component of our strategy is to grow our business outside Europe by benefiting from the global demand for additional generating capacity. Here too we are making progress as planned. At the end of 2010, we managed to commission the 10th industrial-scale wind park in the United States. In this target region, we now already have 2 gigawatts of installed wind capacity. In Russia, our second target region outside Europe, a new technologically advanced CCGT plant entered service in 2010. Another 3 units with an aggregate capacity of 1.2 gigawatts are about to be commissioned in Russia this year, and we are planning another conventional unit with a total capacity of 800 megawatts in the Krasnoyarsk region of Siberia. These efficient technologically advanced generating units will enable us to benefit from Russia's rising energy demand and liberalized electricity market. The process of analyzing and defining 2 additional E.ON growth regions outside Europe is also on schedule but hasn't been communicated yet. The third component of our strategy is enhancing our efficiency. Our ability to post a slight increase in earnings in 2010 despite keener competitive and lackluster economy resulted in part from the savings in our underlying business and operating improvements achieved under our Perform to Win program and from our overall great cost discipline, and we are grateful to our managers and to the whole workforce for this. At the end of 2010, Perform to Win had delivered more than 1.1 billion in permanent savings. By the end of 2011, we'll have reached our 1.5 billion target. This agreement was reached the agreement we reached in late 2010 with Hewlett-Packard and T-Systems to outsource our IT infrastructure will help us get there. Going forward, we'll put even greater emphasis on the profitability of our existing and new business. This will enable us to deliver an additional 600 million in annual efficiency enhancements by 2013. The focus of the next 2 years will mainly be on operational consolidation, above all on financial consolidation. That's why the fourth component of our strategy is less capital, more value. But by that we mean business models that focus on leveraging our expertise and that involve new innovative partnerships. I've already alluded to our solid balance sheet and our rapid debt reduction. A strong indication of our company's solid financing was our well-received offer of several weeks ago, under which we repurchased a respectively 1.8 billion of our bonds. Because we're just 4 months into our new strategy, it's not possible to issue a definitive progress report. But as you can see, we've already accomplished quite a lot in a short space of time as we rapidly implement our strategy. It's essential that we do so because the next 2 years are going to be tough. But a renewed sense of purpose across our entire company and our new strategy, our leaner organizational setup and our new performance culture will enable us to continue E.ON's success story and establish new business, even in a more difficult business environment. And we said and communicated recently that yesterday the supervisory board agreed to propose to the annual shareholders meeting to elect 3 new members. 1 member will replace himself because he was only appointed for a specific period in time. Board Mikkelsen will be re-elected or is up for election, and Baroness Kings And René Obermann, the chairman of Deutsche Telekom, will be proposed for election by the shareholders. Mrs. Kingsmill is a renowned English lawyer. She replaces and she's been in charge of the Cartel Commission, can look back on a career in the London City as a lawyer, supported many great companies and is on the supervisory boards of various other companies in the UK and in the US. So we're very proud of having managed to win her, and René Obermann will be known to all of the German media here today. So the telecoms business was subject also to the network agency regulation. So the structure is kind of similar, and we believe that Mr. Obermann can contribute a lot of his experience to the work of the supervisory board. Again, we acted resolutely and quickly, but this was just on the side. And also diversity has been taken into account. We need the experience of everyone on the supervisory board, and the supervisory board also provides the skills which we are looking to promote. So much on our introduction. Now, Mr. Knott, it's back to you.